They look really good. Hello and welcome to As I See It, where IC students debate how they see IC. Today I'm joined by Chris Serrano and Liza Foley. Guys, thank you for joining, and thank you for getting tatted for the show. I mean, that shows your dedication to the school in itself.
Yeah.
We have a lot to discuss today. The first topic, gone but never forgotten, is our dearly beloved two-floor. You know the saying, two is better than one, but is it better than Mooney's? Chris, you start us off with this one. Is it Mooney's or is it two-floor for the best bar?
Well, it definitely has to be Mooney's. And some people may say that my opinion is a little biased because I work at Mooney's, but if you look through all of the information possible about Mooney's and the former two-floor, Mooney's is by far the superior bar.
Well, of course, you're going to say that. You get paid by Mooney's. You are being biased. Two-floor was better. As the saying goes, all good things must come to an end eventually, and that's what happened to two-floor. Mooney's is overcrowded, it's disgusting, it's dirty, and I think there's a safety hazard every weekend.
Oh.
Chris, Liza brings up the point that it's overcrowded. I have to ask you, Mooney's is undoubtedly crowded. When remembering two-floor, there was pool tables. Do you feel as though two-floor allowed for more of a social setting, social interactions, than just going to a place to drink?
Well, I think there's definitely something to talk about how Mooney's is more crowded than two-floor ever was, and maybe that's just by how popular the business is. But you're talking about having a sociable setting for people to go and not just get drunk and party and dance on a dance floor. Mooney's offers that every night of the week, including the Friday, Saturdays when it's super busy. On Tuesdays, there's trivia, but on those Fridays and Saturdays, there's a whole back area of the bar. There's the VIP lounge. There's more than just getting drunk with your friends on the dance floor at Mooney's.
Mooney's is overrated, if you ask me.
Overrated.
Two-floor,
How
they had
so?
Three-floor, the stage that everybody looked forward to.
Okay,
and
Mooney's has the slut boxes.
It was the most reliable. That's where you go after you get sick of Mooney's, which is basically every weekend.
All right, guys, after the bar, when you're craving a piece of pizza to absorb all the alcohol you just consumed, where is your go-to? Are you choosing Sammy's or Casablanca for best pizza? Drunk pizza, that is.
Drunk pizza.
Drunk pizza, absolutely Sammy's. That's where you're going to go. $1 cheese slices Mondays and Tuesdays. It may be further than Casablanca, but that is the original place where everybody would go to get pizza. It's good, it's reliable, and why would you go to Casablanca when you have Sammy's?
Okay, so the argument is drunk pizza, and you're bringing up Monday and Tuesday dollar slices.
But you did just bring up Trivia Tuesday.
Trivia
Okay,
Tuesday.
but people are drinking on Tuesdays, but who's drinking on a Monday? Okay. And also, isn't that just for senior cards, the dollar slices?
We're talking about drunk food. Casablanca may be the place you choose on your average day for lunch or dinner, but drunk food, we're going to Sammy's. That's where you go to fill your stomach up after a night of drinking.
Okay, well, also while drinking, your main concern is your wallet, and Sammy's is a little bit more expensive than Casablanca. I'm
Are you
pretty
really
sure
thinking about money when you're drunk, though? I mean...
I know I am. I'm concerned about losing any dollar that I have in my pocket because I know drunk Chris can make some dumb decisions.
You're also getting paid by Mooney's. So.
Well, what does that have to do with anything?
Guys,
we moved past the Mooney's
Chris,
argument.
location is everything
Yes,
when it comes to real estate. Do you think the fact that Casablanca is located right outside of Mooney further enhances the quality of the service?
Yes, exactly. And I know firsthand from dealing with the Casablanca people on a daily basis that they love having the bar right across the street because it offers them so much more business than Sammy's. And again, popularity is a key of a successful business.
You both bring up great points, and we've discussed the downtown nightlife at IC. We got to talk day parties now. If you could only choose one, Cortica or Kendall Day, which would it be? Liza, I'm coming to you. Do you fall in love with Cortica, or do you spring up at the thought of Kendall Day?
I do not spring up at the thought of Kendall Day, okay? Cortica is by far the better choice. This is the day where we all come together and we have school spirit. We may have lost 7 years in a row, but that's okay. We still are in agreement that Ithaca is better than Cortland. We're having fun, we're drinking, and we have a reason to drink.
Right, win or lose, we still booze, as the saying goes. She brings up the 7-year losing streak, as it's safe to say. What do you think, though? Does that really get your spirits down? You're going to Kendall Day.
Yeah, so my biggest thing is I never want to drink when I'm sad or depressed because alcohol is a depressant, I don't know. It makes people sad and whatnot. So you're not going to want to drink losing 7 years in a row to a state school football team And
we
like,
do
yeah,
every
oh, we
year.
party like we're a big D1 football school, but I mean, come on.
What's the excuse for Kendall Day then?
Are we taking weather into account as well? May, you have the warmer weather. Fall, it's getting chilly. It's November. It's getting colder.
Carly,
Does that affect you or no? It doesn't affect your
It's been
experience.
cold in the past in spring. It's a winter
true.
place in Ithaca. It's cold all year long. I think the cold doesn't stop either way, but there's a better chance for me in Cortica that people are going to party no matter what the weather is.
And Chris, Cortica, there is a sense of school spirit. Kendall Day, you're really just drinking just to drink. So are you factoring that into account as well? It's as I see it. We're talking school spirit. Do you think there's a loss of school spirit at Kendall Day?
I think that's a completely erroneous argument because Kendall Day is the summary of an entire semester. And that is where you just get to or an entire school year, sorry, where you just get to let loose.
All
And
right.
that's what you need.
Well, thank you for letting loose today in the studio as we debated these topics. That's all the time we have here today on As I See It. Chris and Liza, thank you so much for telling us how you see I see. Tune in next week as G. Haas and T. Neal go head to head in Battle of the Blues.
7 in a row! Portland! Woo-hoo-hoo! Yeah! 7!
Thank you.
Well, that was fun.
Oh my God, that was
awesome.
amazing. I love that. Good job.
Yo, that was awesome.
Fun.
That was
Very nice job. All right, very nice.